U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham recently used the U.S. Air Force's strikes on Iran's nuclear sites to send a warning to Russia and its allies. He said that if Russia doesn't meet U.S. demands regarding its military actions in Ukraine within 50 days, there will be serious consequences. Graham added, "If Putin and others are wondering what will happen on day 51, they should ask Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei." He was referring to Operation Midnight Hammer, when 7 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. Their flight plan showed they were heading to Guam, but they surprisingly attacked 2 major nuclear facilities in Iran, Fordow and Natanz on June 21st. The entire mission took 37 hours. These B-2 bombers are powerful because they can fly all around the world from the US and strike without warning. Their special stealth design makes them very hard to detect on radar. When the B-2 was first made in the 1990s, it was designed to sneak into Soviet airspace during the Cold War. But even before they entered service, some US Air Force leaders worried whether the bombers could survive new Soviet air defenses. Over time, Russian radar systems haven't improved as fast as the Soviet ones did, but the B-2's old stealth design now makes it less effective against modern air defenses. Unlike the F-35 fighter jet, which avoids radar locks but not detection by early warning radars, the B-2 depends completely on not being seen by any radar. This makes it very risky if it is detected, because it is slow, not very maneuverable, and usually flies without fighter escorts on long missions. Russia has many long-range and long-wave radar systems like Resonance NE and Voronezh DM, which are especially good at spotting stealth aircraft like the B-2. This makes Russian airspace one of the most dangerous places for the B-2 to fly. However, the size of Russia's land, about 17 million square kilometers, is an advantage for the B-2. Russia's air defenses, jets, and radar systems are stretched thin across its huge territory. Many remote areas, such as the Arctic, Central Asia, and Pacific regions, are not well protected. This problem became worse after Russia reduced its fleet of MiG-31 interceptors, which used to guard these faraway areas. Also, Russia has failed to develop a good replacement for the MiG-31. 2 new aircraft programs were canceled, and a third one, the PAKDP, is badly delayed. So even if Russia's radars detect the B-2, it might still be able to hit valuable targets like Arctic oil facilities, especially if Russia can't guess where the attack will happen. And because of the B-2's stealth, Russia would have to respond at close range, which is more difficult. Unlike Iran, Russia has invested a lot in its air defense systems. The S-400 missile system is the backbone of its defense, and recently Russia added the S-500 system, which is even better at shooting down large aircraft like bombers. The S-500 can hit targets up to 600 kilometers away. But these systems can only protect limited areas, not entire regions. This is the reason the Soviet Union had originally built fast interceptors like the MiG-31 to defend huge empty spaces where ground-based air defenses couldn't reach. Now Russia is trying to build a new interceptor aircraft under the PAKDP program, which is supposed to help protect remote areas like the Arctic. This is becoming urgent because the US is planning to bring in a new bomber, the B-21, in the early 2030s. But the PAKDP program is very delayed. It was first supposed to be ready in the late 2020s, but now it might not arrive in time. The S-500 system also faced delays of nearly 10 years, and currently only one S-500 regiment is active and it's protecting Crimea, not Russia's eastern or Arctic zones. Even though Russia's air defenses are far better than Iran's, the main thing protecting Russia from B-2 or other US airstrikes is its powerful ability to fight back. Iran has built a strong missile force with North Korea's help, which can threaten US bases in the Middle East and Europe. But Russia can directly hit the US mainland and many American bases around the world. Russia's tools for revenge include a large fleet of nuclear-powered submarines and the modernized Tu-160M bombers. These aircraft can fly far and launch cruise missiles at any global target. So, while the US could possibly use B-2s to attack isolated strategic targets in Russia, especially in hard-to-defend regions, there's a big risk. If Russia fights back, the situation could become very serious. That's why, even with powerful stealth bombers, the idea of attacking Russia directly is not seen as a smart or safe option. So friends, this was an analysis, and I don't think the US will make such a foolish move by attacking Russia. I hope you liked the video. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.